Scentland, the land of scent. Yes, hello and welcome. It's Chris back with yet another fragrance review, and this time is one of those top number, top 5, 6, 10, 20, whatever you want. And the reason is that it's a collection or a selection of fragrances for a particular time, season of the year. And you might wonder, I'd rather call this my favorite half dozen or 6 fragrances for springtime 2022. And you might wonder, what the heck is he talking about? Like, we have today the 13th of February, and that has always been my problem, really, that I started to talk about and think about springtime way too early. So already in late January and February, I really think about springtime. I wanted to come because I really dislike the winter. So this is why you are witnessing a springtime selection in the middle of winter, middle of February, okay? We still have more than a month to go until really springtime kicks in, sometime late March, okay? But nevertheless, here I am, and I start to use and sniff these fragrances that kind of remind me and elevate me to the moods and vibes of spring, okay? And that is the reason that I start to use them in February already, and that I wanted to present them to you today. So let's, it's a selection of, as I say, 6 or half a dozen fragrances. So, but in no particular order really. So let's start by, and it's a mix of high-end designer and designer and mass market fragrances, or drugstore fragrances. Okay, so mesdames and messieurs, let's start with the high-end one. Definitely perfect for springtime. Boucheron pour Homme, Eau de Parfum. Okay, the original one came in 1991. There was an Eau de Parfum version 1992. I think really this is the one. It is a classy French masterpiece. Okay, this is so beautiful, with its soapy citrus green sophistication, almost Parisian, very French, very classy, suits almost every and any occasion. A very good performance, and Eau de Parfum, and it performs accordingly as well. It's just a pure and utter beauty that has a bit of a fougere aspect, but more this sort of, that I'm really digging, this bitter citrus, like almost like of the original Yves Saint Laurent from 1971. This bitter citrus plus the green plus the overall soapiness that makes this a real classic choice for springtime, and I use it accordingly, okay? And then let's totally, switch to the other direction, because I really want to present you a different sort of outlook on springtime fragrances with a whole different approach in regards to the price tag as well. And I've featured this fragrance so many times, again, you might get bored of this. Straight Ahead by Straight Ahead, okay, that's the name of the fragrance, and the celebrity behind it is Giannis Antetokounmpo, the famous Greek NBA player, and I've been raving about this and how beautiful this is. This is a refreshing modern fougere aromatic with a tremendous sage note in it, okay? The complexity, the standalone, unique nature of this fragrance, and the tremendous energy that it has, it makes it absolutely special and absolutely actually signature worthy. But in springtime, this shines to the utmost because it's fresh, and at the same time it has the backbone. It stands on very strong 2 feet on the ground. I sometimes bring this down to the gym for my boxing lessons, because it really gives me this extra punch, this extra kick. Somehow it boosts me, okay, to enhance my performance naturally. No other performance enhancing stuff is being taken by me, but fragrance, so it's enough. So, and this is one of them, especially in the gym, but also anytime, anywhere, straight ahead, by straight Giannis Antetokounmpo. Beautiful, really, really nice. Let's take another twist and turn to a car manufacturer, okay? So you had high-end designer, drugstore fragrance, or mass market fragrance. Now we go to the car manufacturers. PaceAccelerate, I hate the name. Tremendously stupid name. Jaguar PaceAccelerate, how like horrid name, but beautiful fragrance. And it's a better version of Bulgari Pour from 1995. It's a tea, soft leather, herbal, refreshing beauty. It really is. I adore this fragrance. It's really, really nice. It can't go wrong, and it's clear. It's pure. That's how it smells. Pure, and just really, really special for, I would say, weekends. For example, springtime weekends. And this is just so carefree and so pure that if you spray this on a springtime weekend, you're gonna be the star of the show, okay? But more importantly, you're gonna enjoy yourself tremendously wearing this, okay? So Jaguar PaceAccelerate, again, what a weird name. Jaguar PaceAccelerate is one of my favorite choices for this spring, okay? Let's stay around the weird ones, okay? Christopher Columbus, 1495, obviously the year when the American continent was discovered by the very man, Cristoforo Colombo, okay, who started from Genoa and then sailed on the Santa Maria in order, he thought he's going to India, instead he ended up in America, and that's where the whole story started in America as a continent was discovered. And this fragrance, you can find it online. It's been around for 30 years. It's been launched in 1995, and it smells like a woodier original Kenzo Pour Homme. This smells better than the original Kenzo Pour Homme, in my opinion, because it has this woody base to it, but right from the start actually. And the woodiness is so good that it smells really like the deck of an old sailor ship, of an old sail ship, of the, like how the Santa Maria could have smelled. Plus you get this oceanic theme as introduced by Kenzo Pour Homme to the market in 1991, so just 1 year before. I'm sure this is some sort of a copy, but since it's still good, so good, it's still around and people still appreciate it tremendously. So this fragrance, Christopher Columbus 1495, is definitely one that I adore, and its performance is absolutely stunning. It's 12 hours and beyond, and it costs you nothing. Great alternative, and again, better than any version of Kenzo Pour Homme that you can get today. Well, let's go back to the high-end designers. Egoist, 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 je suis un Egoist. Die ganze Welt dreht sich mich, denn ich bin nur ein Egoist. Der Mensch, der mir am nächsten ist, ich bin ein Egoist. Falco from 1998, actually, the year that he died, he released this posthumously, this song called Egoist, based and inspired by this fragrance. Okay, Egoist Chanel, what can I say? Absolute signature worthy, great morning time fragrance, great signature fragrance, great everything fragrance. Okay, one of the best fragrances ever introduced to the market, and I think in the springtime, at least for me, it works the best. Why? Because it has so many facets. Like springtime, it has cold weather, warm weather, the smell of flowers, the smell of opening cafes, the smell of opening life. Okay, life is opening in spring, and this is exactly how this smells. It has so many different facets and levels of sophistication and enjoyment that Egoist Chanel is the perfect fragrance for springtime. So I'm going to use it a lot this spring. Egoist Chanel, Egoist! And last but not least, I have just reviewed this, and I love this thing to bits. Police, to be Exotic Jungle. What a stupid name and weird marketing. I never liked this, but the fragrance, let me tell you, by Olivier Pecheux, is just absolutely stunningly beautiful. It's green with a rose and a musk and some sandalwood, cedarwood woodiness in there that is just mesmerizingly good. I love it. I adore it. It's the perfect choice if you just want to spray something. Okay, it's a perfect everyday fragrance. It 40 ml fits into your pocket, and you please yourself. You please everybody around you. Okay, so absolutely perfect for springtime. Okay, it's green with a backbone. It's a green rose, but a delicate rose and musk and woods. Okay, and it's a department store fragrance again, just where we started this lineup. A great performance, including the sprayer. It has a much better sprayer than several of the high-end designers I own. Okay, so Police here, an Italian fashion brand, made sure that they deliver good quality. Okay, so that is my lineup. Wow, what an exciting lineup, isn't it? For spring 2022. I wonder if I'll have enough space to list them all, line them all up. I have. Da-ba-ba-ba. That is the very towering half dozen fragrances that I choose for spring 2022, along with this read that I read every single bloody springtime in order to softly lead me into spring during wintertime, lead me softly into spring and then into summer. Jaws, Peter Benchley. I love this book, and every time around February, March, I'm digging this book and reading it, and I utterly enjoy it and associate it with some of these fragrances around here. Okay, so that is the selection, the half dozen for me this spring 2022. Okay, so thanks very much and see you soon for yet another review. I'm going to take this book now, actually.